Hello guys, and welcome back today. Second stream of the day. And it is a challenge between AlmoOoD and Memphis. I've just seen Fred asking what is ExSquad. It is my channel membership. So that's what we've got on. It's going to be a best of 11. I am in the wrong admin, I think, here. There's Memphis, okay. Hey! AlmoOoD said everyone spam woo. Hello guys. Oh, orange versus yellow. Interesting. Okay, got a co-caster coming. Gonna be epic. Welcome everyone in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Good day for football as well. Man United won, Liverpool lost. Can't ask for more than that. That's exactly what you want on a day of football. Okay, let's call Mr. Spalding. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing well. How about you?
Yeah, very good. I actually had a little nap after my roast dinner. Got tired, I did. Yeah.
Okay. I think I got the password now, so...
Yeah, so there's like 3 or 4 ZH ladder admins now, but this is literally ZH ladder 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe. Yeah. So we have a challenge between AlmoOoD and Memphis.
Okay.
I think Memphis is quite heavily favoured here. But he has only been playing 7 months. I didn't actually realise that till he told me recently, which isn't long really for a new game, is it? There's a lot to absorb in 0 Hour, different factions and stuff. So
right,
they are just doing a little lag test, they say.
Oh, maybe I had to close my webmin and reopen it or something. Is it just me slow loading?
You and AlmoOoD are slow loading.
Oh, okay. I will try to close the webmin and see how afterwards. But maybe it works anyway.
Oh.
Kind of seems to do. All right. So they... Wait, are they just testing or are they?
Oh yeah. They're just testing, but I think they'll stick with these armies. It's actually a nice matchup. I think a matchup a lot of people struggle with as well. So
yeah, it's a nice one.
So it's at 27 at the moment.
Okay, let me try to quit and see how much of a difference it makes.
Okay.
It's going up to 29.
Hmm.
Well, I've quit now.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
should definitely go down, but let's see by how much.
Not a lot, actually. It's still 28,
Okay.
so I think AlmoOoD's got a little
I
bit
guess
of
it
a...
makes almost no difference.
Pretty much, yeah.
Guess I might as well stay then.
Yep. I think it's AlmoOoD's end. So have you only got ZH Ladder 1 open?
I do only have
Yeah.
set another one.
Yeah. Yeah, you two are from Germany. You have a...
Didn't even know he's German.
I didn't even know.
Where is AlmoOoD from?
I'm just typing to you there. He's from he's from Syria. I think he's living in Syria as well. Quite a few Syrian players, but they don't all live in Syria. Like Sahil is Syrian, but he lives in Turkey.
I gotcha.
But I think AlmoOoD is in Syria. But I've not asked for details.
Well, where did he go, Mr. Harmon?
He's
Did he say anything?
he said, "Let me try something." I think he can.
Okay.
He might have different ways to change his internet or something. I'm not sure.
So, have you played against Memphis, or have you seen him play?
Well, he actually did really good in the 20k tournament. He went into the quarterfinals, I think, and
That's pretty
I
impressive.
think he went up against
started
Dominator.
7 months ago.
Yeah, like there were 64 sign-ups, so he made the quarterfinal.
Okay.
And looks like we're not doing that nuke stealth. And I think he went out to
Oh,
Dominator.
that's a shame.
Yeah, shame. Oh, thank him. Maybe we should encourage the nuke stealth that they originally had, but we're just doing a lag test. This looks better initially. Being in the correct radmin actually helps as well, I think. I've noticed that with latency. This does look better. Under 20 is playable. But yeah, I mean, Memphis is a guy, nice guy, polite guy that actually doesn't get challenges, you know what I mean? So it'd be nice to see him like in a full set.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit to get your name out there.
Yeah. Well, like Tensor GG, right? Like, he has performed at levels which is like, competitive with the Stasis,
Yeah.
Boykers, the high pro, if you like. I know Boyka's an expert, but he's more that sort of form right now, isn't he? But you barely ever see him in a challenge.
I think he even had a close set against Fargo, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, actually, yeah. AlmoOoD saying that's the best he can get right now. Do you want to just test what happens if you... I don't think it makes much difference, actually.
Oh, if I quit again?
Yeah, just to see if it actually drops at all.
Alright.
Let's
I'm
see.
gonna quit.
So it's actually frozen a bit now. Oh, he's DCing. He's DCing now. Oh, no. Oh dear.
Doesn't seem like me quitting helped in that case.
Yeah, it must be frustrating for him too. Actually, I seem to feel like
for sure.
his own internet speed seems to vary a bit.
You want to quickly try with Memphis and me, just without AlmoOoD?
No, it'll be 10. It'll definitely be 10.
Should be.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I need to go ups.
Oh, he's trying one more test.
Okay.
All right. I think he wants one more test.
Yeah. Kind of sounded like he wanted to change something though.
Mm-hmm. Romanov says Memphis is a DEFCON player and a Revora spammer. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I thought I've seen his name on Game Ranger before.
He's Memphis at Florian. Is that a German name? Florian? Maybe might be saying it wrong.
Florian?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say that's German.
Okay.
It's a common name at least, yeah. Not sure of its origin.
A lot of German names can also sound English, but then it's the surnames where you have a big difference.
Oh yeah,
you know?
he's German.
Exactly. So it's like you can have Pauls, you can have Benjamins, you can have Toms, and then it's instead of Smith, it's Schnacklebackle, you know, or Schnaffwaffer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
It always starts out so promising.
Yeah, it does. This is the best at this stage so far. Oh, that's good. Or am I jinxing it?
Hold your horses.
Rising. Still rising.
It's already at 25 again.
And we're at 30 now. Quite high for a 1v1. Oh, it's dropped a bit. Now
Also
25.
fluctuating.
Wonder if he's on Wi-Fi. It's 23 now. Would take low 20s personally, with what we've had so far.
Yeah, it stays at 23.
Yeah.
Memphis also saying a bit better now.
What was this
There are
matchup?
some freezes every now and then, which
USA
can
Stealth.
be a bit annoying when you're playing.
Yeah. Well, Nuke Stealth or USA Stealth are two decent matchups.
Yeah, let's do one of those instead of the tank end.
Yeah. Yeah. Give it a go.
Alrighty.
Fred in the chat says Smith is the Dutch version of Schmidt. Okay. I think as well, if there's a bit of a dodgy latency, you don't want to be micro MVs, you know? Nuke Stealth,
Yeah.
I think, relies less on that. I know you're microing the first tech and stuff. Was AlmoOoD at the top? I forget now.
Not sure. Guess it doesn't matter too much. They're just gonna reverse it anyway.
Yeah. Alright, well my screen's starting in the bottom left with the orange chap with the GLA stealth. It's Memphis.
Mine's starting in the top right actually.
Oh, interesting.
And there's AlmoOoD with milk in gold or yellow.
AlmoOoD.
going forward.
So at different points, both of these players have sent me replays to look at, and mostly when I'm watching AlmoOoD, I'm thinking his build orders aren't optimal. So we'll keep our eye on that, and you can let me know what you think with what he's doing as well during this. Whereas
the fight looks pretty good.
yeah. Whereas I have to say,
exceeding expectations.
Yeah, well, what I've seen from Memphis generally is that his build orders are more on point. So I do think Memphis is favourite.
The forgotten extra workers in the bottom left.
You're going to enjoy Mojo. Yeah, that's not good. Unforced errors. You're going to enjoy Mojo Jojo's roast of me in chat.
I always do, yeah.
So he said, at least this set will be more competitive than the first set we had today.
That's a good one.
I've already been heavily roasted in the OOE chat for that result. Thank you very much. Yeah, so these unforced errors of not having enough workers on your supplies, he's got 4 on his main, 4 on his second at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have 6 now at his main. They were just so late.
It hurts you, yeah. What do you think about the 2 war factories before third supply? I'd personally get the third supply.
Yeah, that's what I would usually do as well.
Yeah.
Only exception maybe being your demo.
Thank you.
Do want to have 1 remaining war factory usually.
Yeah. Well, AlmoOoD saved his dozer there. He's got mines on his reactor as well. And he wants to be getting those Battle Masters into the worker lines. Especially as Memphis didn't box his main. I think when you're...
loses the technical to nothing, kind of.
Yeah. Oops.
And the next one too, so pretty good start for AlmoOoD. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say that as any GLA against Nuke, I think you have to always box at least your main supply. I think there's no need to not box your main supply, you know?
Right.
I mean, he's not taken damage there yet, but easily a Battle Master could get in there. I don't like the gats from AlmoOoD.
That is a bit odd as well, yeah.
And there is
Especially considering he started with a Battle Master anyway. Like, you could argue he's scared of hijackers or something, but then if your first Battle Master gets hijacked and you only have gats as a follow-up...
Actually wrecks the gat as well. Yeah. And I think one's going to get hijacked right now. Nope, just barely misses.
Yeah.
Do like the stinger from Memphis, and it is hijacked now. So yeah, these gats aren't going to do too much about that. He's got 4 gats out, actually, AlmoOoD. I think this is like tech harassment, but as Nuke, you just need Battle Masters. Like, if he was Vanilla China or Tank, then that's fine, right? But not as Nuke, you just do Battle Masters.
Yeah. Some more mines there by AlmoOoD, mining 3 of his buildings.
Well, the good thing for AlmoOoD here is Memphis has been a little bit late on the transition in terms of he's only just got his third supply and he's only just thinking about the oil.
Right.
So he has actually done, Memphis, what I call the 2 supply nothing build, which I never feel is the best build, really. You know, you always want to be doing something, don't you? Like oils or...
Yeah. So I was just distracted by what AlmoOoD is doing. I'm not a big fan of the airfield. Wouldn't you want to get barracks so you can get the oils on this map?
100%, yeah.
Especially now that your block is finished.
Yeah. With the lack of damage economically AlmoOoD's taken and the actual propaganda he has now, he's in a good position. But he's not making the right stuff.
He's also didn't really do any damage to the GLA either, though.
No, but
Like he hasn't taken any, but he also didn't dish out any.
But if you're on your prop and you've got your first Overlord out and the GLA hasn't even started their palace, I still think you feel fairly good.
Yeah. But I think that's also a byproduct of Memphis not being overly greedy here. I think he could have been very rich already at this point. With how defensive AlmoOoD's been playing. But here comes an attack by Memphis.
I know you would like to see the subliminal messaging upgrade. Oh, he's
He
got
got
it!
it.
He's got it! Very nice.
Actually, pretty good small engagement there for AlmoOoD.
Yeah. I like the pop from a different location from Memphis, but AlmoOoD's actually got another Overlord just parked ready.
Good.
Yeah. And the Lotus is now out. So in AlmoOoD's mind, he might think, well, I got my Lotus, but that delay to make the airfield, I mean, these are things...
He didn't even build anything, right, from the
Well, that's
airfield.
what, yeah. And these are things, if you're against, you know, big size or whatever, you're not going to get away with that, are you? That's the thing.
Right. Was just kind of inefficient there.
Yep.
And also, okay. I was gonna say that could actually be a bit.
Oh wow! That
he
tower
killed the
killed us
supply.
alive. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, we're down to 23 now, so when it
And it's pretty stable at least, so
yeah.
not too bad. So I wonder what he's getting bunker licks now.
Well,
I'm not sure about the bunker licks either, considering all you see are quads and RPGs so far.
yeah, but
Like I'd rather Overlord spam and get 2 mix for his bus. You know?
well, I do agree. But the good thing for AlmoOoD is he is actually spending his money. I mean, he's on an oil and
that is good.
these supplies, so I think, you know, at a certain level, just make anything and it's going to be better than floated, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, Memphis missing a pop there in the top left. Let AlmoOoD capture the oil.
Yeah. Well, Memphis is in trouble because AlmoOoD is level 3. He's a bit late starting that CC.
Mm-hmm.
But AlmoOoD is actually doing very well.
Gonna lose a war factory, but not too bad.
Is the Licks going to come in clutch? He's going to go for it, combined with the Gats, or the Gat. Oh, 2 buses
Oh,
popped.
there's 2 buses, yeah. I'm surprised that he has 2 buses, but I haven't seen a German yet.
The Jarman's just popped.
Yeah, it comes.
Yeah. So this is now going to be an interesting moment, the engagement here.
Ooh. I feel like he should try to stick around with the German to snipe that tank that they're going into.
Yeah. So AlmoOoD didn't micro his ECM, but did kill a bus and save 2 Overlords, so not too bad.
It's sleeping on these Chan abilities, Mr. AlmoOoD.
Yeah. I mean,
Wonder
would
if he
he...
got far enough into his base to see the palace? I don't think so.
Look at the ping now, it's 15. Actually
Yes.
crazy. But yeah, did he see the palace? So you don't think so? Didn't go far enough in?
I don't think so. What do you think? What units did he have? I don't think he had an outpost with his army.
He did have an outpost because he recaptured the.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
So
I guess
maybe he
might have
sees
seen
it. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think you want to sit around on your sit on your Chan abilities forever. I think if he hasn't seen it, like
Just use it
those
on the
supplies,
main supply
right?
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, typically, if you do it on the main supply, carpet first, then arty, you're going to get an arms dealer and a supply, which always feels pretty good.
Right.
This could be a swing in the game for Memphis. Yeah, he's taken a really good engagement there. And AlmoOoD basically loses 3 overlords for free.
Yep. I could see AlmoOoD actually use this.
Well, he's trying to get rid of the oils, but you can't keep throwing, like, taking engagements like he just took there.
Alright. Memphis not denying the mining in the middle. Needs to do that.
Yep. Ah, there you go.
Oh, here comes.
But he's done it in. So he's not. The way to do it is you do the carpet first, then the arty. Because the way he's doing it now, that carpet
Looks
could.
like he must have seen the palace.
Yeah, but that carpet could get shot down, but it won't. But if he'd have had. Oh, it will. Yeah, so if he'd have done that, like what we were talking about, that palace would have definitely gone down. But the artillery basically notified Memphis to pop. And it's pretty meta to hit the palace with level 3 gem powers as China.
Yep. Memphis on point with the cash bounty.
That's nice. Ooh, AlmoOoD control fired that tunnel on the right. He saw it and control fired it. And cleared it.
Nice. Wondering where Memphis Charmin went.
It's by the mined out second supply tunnel.
Ooh,
just AFK-ish, yeah.
Because since he finished his CC, I assume he picked an ambush, right? So would want to use that ambush probably in conjunction with the Charmin.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's see. Well, he sniped the vetted one. Is there an ambush? AlmoOoD's a bit late to unload that troop crawler, yeah. Struggling in a bit with the control there.
Oh, so he had 10% cash bounties, so that means he did not pick the ambush, in which case I don't think he should have completed the CC.
True. Yeah, AlmoOoD now has had a couple of engagements where if you'd have combined all those armies together, I think you just win the game with all the overlords he had.
Yeah, he's almost trying to be in too many places at once, I think.
Yeah.
Instead of really committing and focusing down one place.
But
damaged the bottom right oil a bit, damaged the top left oil a bit. Both of them still alive.
I think he'll get the bottom right oil now, yeah.
Okay.
And he gets out for free. He's going for a nuke as well. But Memphis is still in this game,
nuke isn't actually that rich anymore.
No.
There's only 2 supplies left for the nuke. There's 1 oil.
Yeah. Gonna get a free overlord pick off here. Nicely done. This could be dicey. It's gonna lose at least 1 helix here. I actually think that's okay though.
Got the oil,
yeah, I think that's okay. Like he had to get that, and the amount of bunkering around that oil is increasing. So it's not going to get much better than losing 1 licks for the oil.
I mean, the problem also was his Chan abilities didn't really do anything. They delayed the palace, didn't even kill it. So delayed a couple of black markets, I guess, but it's not what you want.
But because he used it at the same time, he's got to fix that. Oh, dicey moment here. That's AP bullets as well for Memphis. I don't mind that when you see so many helixes, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the biggest overload army anymore either.
But nuke MiGs are live, and Memphis is bunched up here.
Oh, pretty nice hit there.
Yeah.
Did lose both, but yeah, I'm just starting to worry for AlmoOoD that trading evenly isn't really enough anymore for him.
No. Well, if Memphis can get himself on these extra 2 supplies, I think then it's Memphis's game.
Yeah.
AlmoOoD's got to identify that he's got to not just keep Memphis off these crates, but actually take those crates himself. And that's going to involve winning this engagement here. But, I mean, he's got nuke MiGs in the air.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good army. I mean, that is 5 overlords. Doesn't have any Jarman detection, does he? Oh, he has an outpost at the back.
Nice nuke mech there, killing 2 quads.
Yeah, Memphis is actually now worried to be out in the open a little bit with these nuke MiGs, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Nice pop here, though. I think most of these elixers might get picked, no? Ooh, they get away.
Might lose one. Uh-oh. It's a dangerous position to leave these
Yeah,
victors.
he's going to lose them all here. He's just clicked them into the stingers, AFK. Yeah.
And now he's down to 2 overlords.
Yeah.
Not a good place to be when the GLA has the same amount of overlords as you do.
No. Well, he was actually in a position for a decent chunk of this game, AlmoOoD, to win the game, but
Yeah.
the control of the units has let him down here.
Yeah, I
Memphis.
also think he needs to take a few more risks, maybe, in general. Like the late third supply at the start. Getting mines on 3 buildings. I mean, it's all very defensive, and I think you do want to apply a bit of pressure. normally.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting style for AlmoOoD. He's not played 0 Hour long, and usually when you see newer players, they like to rush, don't they?
Yeah.
And yet his style is his own style, more defensive.
Could be a bit nervous as well, getting his games streamed by you.
Yeah,
You might play a small factor.
but I think if you have you start to get a few of these, you feel a lot better about it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think not getting radars really hurt him. He's not got radar on his CC. And, you know, he clicked those elixirs and didn't realise there. He was a bit late reacting to this counter push not having radar.
Yeah. Memphis also lacking radar.
EMP disabled the overlords, but...
What's closing in on the airfield?
yeah. Well, when it looked a bit dicey, Memphis did well to sort of take a few good engagements, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I think Memphis was late in his, like, next phase of eco. But did that all start with the late workers? Because he was late with the workers as well, wasn't he?
Might have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he might have been worried as well because he just wasted his first technical.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
might have expected more Battlemaster spam.
True, yeah.
We saw the whole map and saw there were mostly Gatlings, but it's not what you would assume probably in his shoes.
Yeah, true. Now he's used that rebel ambush you were talking about. And AlmoOoD GG's. Wasn't a bad first game, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, AlmoOoD had more cash. Just literally engagements really hurting him there.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with you, making like gats at the start is a no-no as nuke.
Yeah. I mean, you can maybe get one from your forward war factory if it makes it easier for you to deal with the rally terrorists that you usually face and against the hijacker potentially as well. But I think for the most part you still want new Battlemasters, right? Otherwise you're just a bad version of vanilla China, which is already bad enough
Yeah.
to begin with. Alright. So we got AlmoOoD this time in the bottom left as stealth in yellow.
Yep. And the reverse, we have Memphis in the orange with the China nuke.
Going for a bit of a box there, Mr. AlmoOoD.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes your worker does spawn closer to those crates, so it ends up being your first supply.
Yeah. Again, a bit of an unforced error there, being very late on his arms dealer, unless he wants to skip the arms dealer entirely, which is a possibility as well.
No,
but
he was just trying to
he
place
was
it, I
late
think.
on it.
Yeah, just trying to place it. You know that moment where you're trying to find it so there's not a leak in the box?
Yeah. Is paying attention, however, and moves his worker.
Moment of truth, whether this is tight or not. It doesn't look it.
Uh-uh.
All those workers just flew out. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe it's just too tight. The workers aren't staying in, look. Look at that.
Nope.
Oh, Memphis has stolen his crate.
Oh, that feels bad.
Yeah. He stole
that
his
for AlmoOoD.
he stole his crate.
Yeah, but again, sorta two unforced errors already with the
Oh no.
late arms dealer
that
that
truck.
was not parked, and
Wait.
another one.
Yeah, it's almost GG on that, really.
I would say this is over normally, yeah. We also see the more standard build by Memphis with the 3 supplies before the second war factory.
Yeah, I prefer that from Memphis, really.
Right.
But can AlmoOoD get a dozer hunt whilst Memphis is on the 1 war factory?
He has to do a lot with that one technical.
Yeah. He's going towards the dozer. He's going towards it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get that dozer, surely.
Oh, Memphis accidentally stopped the Battle Master, but AlmoOoD is also... Okay.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So that should have been a hunt. Like, 100%. But where was he looking? He wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, I mean... Only just now rebuilding the workers as well at his other supply.
I also, if
He has
I...
no money, he's collecting with 3 workers on the right side and...
Yeah, 2 on the left,
about
yeah.
to be 4 on the left.
But if I was Memphis, I would probably drop a second war factory instead of that prop right now.
I agree. Like,
'Cause you've
given
had-
how much economic damage you've done to this delta already,
And-
even if you get 100, you should be able to win.
Exactly,
with
you
2
can win with the 2 war factories probably, but right now he could actually get hunted and be on only 1 war factory.
Right. And that's pretty much the only way how he can lose this game here.
Yeah.
Oh.
AlmoOoD not quite done that right. He should have left 1 RPG there and then gone round the other side and dropped off another RPG.
Yep. Okay.
He's now...
Also, not a big fan of moving the dozer away from the mines when you're up against stealth, and that's your last one.
Could easily be hijacked, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a quickie, this one.
Yeah. And there's really not much AlmoOoD can do here.
No.
His only chance was really the dozer hunt at that point, after such a bad start.
Memphis, other than the risk of dropping that prop before his second war factory, he's kind of done everything right. He did well with his truck rush, got the battle masters in the workers. But yeah,
For sure,
he
yeah.
definitely took a risk, Memphis, with the The way he could have easily been hunted there.
Yeah, there's one hijacker, but all that hijacker does is see the bad news of an army.
Yeah.
Probably can't stop. Who is he going for? The truck?
Oh, he's got the truck.
Okay.
I think he guard moded in front of the war factory, hoping to take the next unit.
Must be it.
And it took the truck. Yeah, it took the truck. Well, that game was definitely more one-sided in Memphis' favour. But everything went wrong at the start, really, from AlmoOoD. On that one.
Yeah, I mean, we both thought it was kind of GG right at the start when that truck got in. We saw the bad supply placement on the right side as well, which means he was always going to be on limited eco.
Curious what Memphis picks as a map choice. Oh, he wants Damned Scorpion. He's a fan of the new ones. Okay.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, he doesn't have the latest version.
Oh, that was in the 20k pool, right? Because you said he played the 20k tournament?
Oh, they both don't have that. He did, yeah. But version 3, something's been fixed. Not sure what.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't require a restart. Maybe it does though. Is there an ini file? Oh, there is. Look. That might require a restart actually. From us all.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, yeah, something could happen during the game and a mismatch. Oh, that's a rough matchup. Maybe we...
Yeah, let's just ignore that one and have them restart.
Let's see what they're doing. Okay, they left it. Let's restart games. Yep.
Challenge everything.
Well, this is based on Sand Scorpion, but it is actually bigger in dimensions, and you've got more economy on it.
I think I like it better, actually.
It's pretty, and I like new maps. I'm not sure I prefer it. I like Sand Scorpion. You can have a real good camp on that.
True. It's just the USA versus Chile feels kind of bad to me.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You seem kind of limited.
They're picking these armies. Well, that's okay. I mean,
up to them.
Yeah, you can actually, I think, win with USA on oil heavy maps against air. So we'll see.
How many oils are there? 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we start with Memphis, who's definitely going to be up against it with this army. He has the USA super weapon.
And AlmoOoD as the Air Force in the bottom right. So, I mean, I don't mind being in Memphis position here, being up to 0. Yeah.
And seeing this matchup, yeah.
All right. AlmoOoD knows he has to win this one. Can't be down in his head and then lose his Air Force.
I don't like how far away he places his supply from that dozer, actually.
That is slowing him down for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, and Memphis looked like he did something similar. His supply is pretty late as well.
Oh, I was actually looking at Memphis, okay.
Oh, I was looking at AlmoOoD. They both did it then. They both did it.
It made sense for Memphis too, so I wasn't questioning it yet.
Oh, okay, right.
Also a bit odd that AlmoOoD wouldn't scan for the drone, because...
Yeah. Good to always kill that, yeah. But he's made 3 Chinooks off the one supply. He's getting an airfield and some defensive rangers. And where's he dropping with that?
Oh, don't want to drop there.
Don't drop there. Do not drop there. He is dropping there.
Oh my god.
And he
It's
got
a sort of move that even if it works out, it's not a good move.
No.
Because all you do is rely on your opponent to not
never
basically
ever
pay attention.
ever drop there. Ever. Always drop away so you don't get crushed.
So it's a relatively big drop here by
And he will kill the raptor.
Memphis.
Yeah, he'll kill the raptor. AlmoOoD is not microing those
Also
rangers.
standing in his guy's sawdust single file there, AlmoOoD.
Yeah. He's got enough to clean it up.
He has 2 idle rangers as well on the right side of his base.
Yeah. No, AlmoOoD will clear that up. And that 1 MD, which he's not microing at the moment, did actually delay Memphis's mining temporarily. But he's going to lose that Chinook if he's not careful. In the base of Memphis, he does drop that 1 MD. And he should kill the damaged Chinook. He's not laser locking it. Missed opportunity there. So he's got to get better at that, hasn't he? He's got to get better at these micro moments. Because that's the difference between a $1,200 unit being killed or not.
So it does not have either flashbang or the capture upgrade despite going 2 barracks, AlmoOoD.
Yeah, but I think he's gone for this. I know I'm going to get a massive drop, so I'm making rangers, and I'm going to use my raptors to kill Chinooks and hunt him, kind of thing. I think that's what he's going for.
Okay.
And when you're having such a better army as air, that can still actually work. But I do 100% agree with you. It's not optimal, and he's not using those 2 rangers behind his supply.
I keep clicking on them, wanting to move them. But
I mean, at this stage, you could literally. Oh no!
oh wow!
Actually, he's now eco-hunted, doing that. So he's lost this game. Again, for me, I know you're seeing it the build order, but for me, it's his unit.
It's also the execution.
Not
just the build.
Oh, I agree, but his unit control is really off.
Yeah.
He has actually hunted Memphis during all of this. And so, once those raptors reload, Memphis is going to be on finite units, but... Oh, AlmoOoD has got the capture building upgrade as well, so he's not completely eco-hunted.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not out of it.
No. And now those raptors have got to reload, and they've got to kill that Rax pretty fast.
Kill that barracks.
Yeah.
Get flashbang.
There might still be enough for Memphis to win. He's not killing the barracks, he's going for the drop. He did get the drop. But
Got it, yeah.
he's making rangers, I think, off the oil economy. He's not remade his...
Oh, he found his 2 rangers, AlmoOoD.
Okay. He still hasn't killed that barracks, though, and these raptors have reloaded.
He got flashbang now, AlmoOoD.
Right.
And Memphis doesn't, so...
He shot the wrong Chinook there, and he's not killed the barracks. He does, however, have some very vetted rangers, AlmoOoD, which could come in clutch. They could come in really clutch. Memphis's rangers are a little bit bunched up.
Yeah, I think AlmoOoD got this.
You think?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. He's still not killed the barracks. These raptors
Yeah,
are
but these
AFK.
weathered
look.
up rangers are gonna be really hard to kill.
Yeah. True. He's got it now. So every infantry unit that AlmoOoD kills of Memphis is now Memphis cannot remake. But Memphis has dropped Rangers and he might capture the airfield. This is where
No.
AlmoOoD's got to use his dozer to run these over. And he's not. He's not moving it. He's sold it. Yeah. I mean, in a way, Raptors aren't going to affect the outcome of the game right now.
Right. And AlmoOoD is almost level 3 already.
Yeah. And that airfield cell got him his supply remake. He might get hunted himself here.
Should move his chin.
Exactly, yeah. You could even just overdrive it with the dozer. It's only Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah. Memphis GG's. Well, that was a very close shave for AlmoOoD. Should never have been that close, actually. But AlmoOoD is on the scoreboard. But yeah, those two AFK Rangers at the start, meaning he had to sell that supply, was a bit criminal, really.
Yeah, Memphis was quite a bit richer than AlmoOoD then.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. I think even though the Air Force build was super dodgy, like if he'd have used all those Rangers properly, not had to sell his supply, I think it would have been a lot more comfy. Even though the build, could have been better.
For sure.
But yeah, dropping so close to the Memphis dozer was, oof.
Yeah, quite an unnecessary risk, really.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be up against it here, AlmoOoD. He's with the USA super weapon in the top left, and he's placed a beacon here.
And Memphis in the bottom right with the Air Force.
Have you seen him? Have you seen AlmoOoD?
Almost were there. Okay. So looks like, well, could be a few things. Could be War Factory barracks, could be 2 barracks by Memphis with the 2 supplies. Could even be airfield barracks, kinda hard to tell. All we know is his barracks is gonna be a bit later.
It's an airfield.
Okay. And a War Factory.
Not a bad combo if you micro your Chinooks.
I don't mind it, yeah.
AlmoOoD's preparing a pretty substantial drop here. Has not sold his CC. Oh, he has now. And here we go. Drop seems a touch on the slow side. The airfield's already complete. That means the Raptor's on the way.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going for the oil cap, because otherwise I'm not quite sure why he would get Rangers, seeing an airfield and a War Factory. With his drop, at least.
Yeah, it must be oils behind this as well. Yeah, he's sending them to an oil location. Is he going to learn his lesson on the drop?
Dropping some of them.
Don't think he is.
I like this by Memphis, actually, bringing the dozer and the Humvee.
It's actually worked out.
Was actually kind of unfortunate there for Memphis.
Yeah, I think Memphis had the right idea, and AlmoOoD took an absolutely massive risk right there.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I mean, like, what are these 2 Rangers doing with this drop now?
Well, with capture building upgrade, they could start capturing something, but yeah, not enough MDs, that's going to be cleaned up nicely. AlmoOoD's already GGing, yeah.
Pretty clean there.
Yeah.
Except for the crush by Memphis, I liked the decision making.
But I agree with you, I think he was a bit unlucky with that. The dozer sort of derped out, the V then missed everything. And,
yeah, I feel like that can always happen though. The idea was right.
Yeah, yeah.
And the pathing can be a bit strange with the... Basically the dead dozer kind of still blocking the Humvee.
Mm. Oh, you need to go ops.
Oh, my bad. It's 3-1 to Memphis, right?
Yeah. And it is the AlmoOoD map. Imminent.
Oh, new lift truck in the making.
Seems like AlmoOoD likes the meta maps, and maybe Memphis likes some of the newer maps.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That kind of sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
You have been defeated.
But, to be honest with you, based on how AlmoOoD played it, this is good practice for him. Because he nearly lost us there, and so he needs to do that better. Yeah, it's up to those guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Up to you guys. Memphis doesn't mind. AlmoOoD wants the re. I'm not surprised after that.
AlmoOoD preferring the bottom spot in the first game.
Well, that's a better.
Pick that one.
Oh, he picked it. That's a better matchup. A better matchup indeed.
And Stemmer, right?
Hello Kakashi, hello Dark9, and hello Salah. Hello Joldosh. Inf demo, okay. Well, I know AlmoOoD was famous for his Fargo Helix at one point, so I
Might see another one.
might see another one. He is in the south with the China infantry.
And in the north we have Memphis with Demo.
So Memphis has looked cleaner, hasn't he, so far? Like everything
Yeah,
about him, build orders and
better.
yeah.
Yeah.
So a forward supply for AlmoOoD.
Okay.
Does have some Fargo vibes, this one.
We're gonna see an airfield
And a barracks.
at the back.
Yeah. We are.
We are seeing an airfield.
Yeah. And a truck rush. Nickname says Air USA is the most balanced matchup when played by semis. Naughty nickname. Ooh.
Oh.
Well, Memphis had no reason to go out of that building there, and I think AlmoOoD actually missed an opportunity, didn't he? That was a bit of a misclick. It's a bit of an in-out party in that building, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got it.
Good crossfire there, but
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if AlmoOoD's doing this, I would like him to get his first unit in that building. He sent his minigunner south and then a tank hunter north.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, that is...
Also because there could, in theory at least, be another terrorist rally to your trucks, right?
Well, whatever, yeah. I mean, whatever you make, I think the first unit's got to go up there and take that building if you're doing this. He has mined that supply.
Memphis kinda, yeah, assuming it selects and he's right with it. He made a stinger side, made a quad quickly.
I like it.
After his first technical.
Yeah. Nice little drop off of the terrorists there. AlmoOoD's got to move the trucks.
Buy him some time.
He does move the trucks. He's going to lose a dozer, I think, here, AlmoOoD, yeah. That's
pretty solid response by...
very nice. A stinger by each supply. Pure quad from there on in.
Yep.
AlmoOoD really should now know or think to himself that he's so delayed that the best thing to do is drop a war factory or expand. You can't...
Yeah, at this point, you can't really do any damage to the base anymore.
No, you've just got to think map control. Oh! Yeah, there's your AlmoOoD licks.
That was a bit of an AlmoOoD licks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a risky scaffold.
Yikes.
Okay. Falling a bit apart here.
And that's a very nice long-range sneaky tunnel there from Memphis behind all this.
I mean, a lot of these games, I think, just showcase how important the early game is. The game's 3 minutes 30, and I think it's almost over already again.
Yep.
You can't make these mistakes in the early game.
No.
Or at least that's an easy way to basically improve. It's like, get your early game right.
Yep. Memphis going for the full hunt. He won't get it, will he? Oh, he might. AlmoOoD's... No. He forgot about the RPG.
Yeah, that's nice by Memphis. Got the rebel ready with the ExCaL.
Yeah. Sending... Oh, he's got a terrorist on a bike to go for the hunt, but the dozer's parked nicely in the mines.
Yeah, it's funny. You sounded more excited about the terrorist on the bike. I was more happy with the
oil.
with the capture upgrade.
Oh dear. And in reality, it's good. They should be doing both, shouldn't they?
Right.
Yeah, so AlmoOoD's lacking a truck on his main. But he's cleaned up all the forward tunnels.
Yeah, and again, Memphis may be a little bit late with that dirt supply, given how the start went.
I think when you kill the first licks, you can almost instantly drop it. You're going to have a bit of time,
Yeah,
aren't
you
you?
have basically two options, right? You go in for the kill, or you can be a bit greedy. And didn't really commit to either one, Mr. Memphis.
No. Nickname says, is AlmoOoD the next Fargo student based on that list? We did wonder if he was going to showcase us the licks. Oh, he did evac the outpost.
Evac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that to not happen. He's now hunted, unfortunately, though. Yeah.
Also forgot to remake his truck, by the looks of it, at the bottom.
That was an unnecessary hunt, really. Those RPGs were just shooting there for a while, weren't
Oh, barely got this as well.
they? Yeah. I'm seeing a bit of a pattern that the best game AlmoOoD had was the first game, and
Yeah.
don't know, it's getting kind of going downhill a bit, isn't it? But I think you're absolutely right. You know, a lot of this is just the early game.
Right.
Curious if Memphis will actually do a Helix or play it a little bit more standard. About to see. Alright, well, my screen is now in the south on Memphis. He is the China infantry.
And mine's at the top. with AlmoOoD's demo in yellow. Who plays the beacon? Not sure what
Worst matchup?
matchup. Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't like it. He does not like this matchup. Okay. I mean, typically it's good to practice your worst matchup.
Yep.
I remember my GLA mirrors were pretty horrible matchups for me at one point, and I don't know, they might even be my best matchup now. I'm thinking about it.
Right.
So no tunnel on his main, AlmoOoD. And
Bit dodgy, right?
And no rallied terrorist, but he's going to get away with it, is he? Oh, there is a truck coming down the right side.
Yeah. Sort of thing, though. Even if he does get away with it, this game, there's another game where the inf goes for the mid supply, truck rushes you and sends the truck to your main supply, and you're kind of crying.
Memphis had a very, very, very late second supply in order to do this double barracks oil cap build, which I'm not sure how much I'm a fan of. He will potentially get away with it, but if these minigunners got denied, I think would actually be in a bad spot, Memphis, with this build, because he's still not got his second truck on his second supply, and the Licks is only at like 4 tank hunters. I think he will get away with that.
I think in a way,
though.
people often make builds or do builds that would work against what they are doing, and Memphis, for example, didn't really have any presence on the sides either at the start, and he went for a pretty early defensive stinger side.
Yeah.
So that build that he does now as infantry would have been fine against his own demo, and I think that's often how people kind of make their builds.
Yep. I think that's a fair point. Or some players copy the build from the replay of what they just lost to.
That's another option, yeah.
That's another one.
Ooh, AlmoOoD got a mic with us. This quad a little bit.
He's actually done some decent truck harassment though, but yeah, Memphis getting away with that 2 oil grab. AlmoOoD is dropping a 3rd supply, but he's only got 3 workers on his main and only 4 workers, I think, collecting on his secondary.
Yeah.
Hello, Ryder.
Hello,
Hello, Dan.
away as well.
If you're a newish player though, and you're trying to learn all these different builds in different matchups, you can get confused and forget what you're supposed to do where.
Yeah, it can be quite overwhelming, really.
You might know this from all your studies and stuff, but like from a dance training point of view, read a few sort of sports books, and once you're trying to building a new technique or a new whatever it might be, then it's the power of practice. Repeat it 100 times, and then then you'll do it automatically.
Yeah.
Which is why I think, you know, there's always this comment about spam, but if you're spamming the same maps and losing to the same things, it's not productive spam at all, is it? Whereas if you spam to actively practice a build order and get it automatic, then it's worthwhile spam, isn't it?
Oh, for sure.
So unfortunately for AlmoOoD here, he popped 3 quads, but with that bunker, he might actually get that Licks. He will get that Licks. There is another Licks on the left side.
That was a bit of an AlmoOoD Licks as well.
Yeah. An AlmoOoD Licks from Memphis.
I think you kind of want to avoid that building with the Licks at the start.
Yeah, I think keeping the flanks clear and locking down your own middle supply is all you need to do with the helixes, right?
Mm. Yeah, not a big fan of that wee quad poke on the right either.
Nope. To be honest, I would have been desperate to kill that right side oil based on my opponent getting 2 oils. I think it's ambitious to think that you can hold on to that side, but
Yeah,
let's see.
I mean, unless you really have the rebel pretty much ready to go, ready to capture, which she clearly doesn't.
No.
And you can see your opponent's not on a dirt supply in the middle either, so I agree. Just gun that oil down.
Yeah. I'm just watching the $200 float up from that right side oil. How many are actually? How much is actually going to be gathered?
Yeah.
Well, it's 1k a minute, isn't it? An oil.
Isn't it like 200 every 10 seconds?
Oh, is it?
I'm not entirely sure.
Nickname probably knows in the chat.
But yeah, it's probably around like 1k, 1.2k a minute.
And there you go. He's not held on to that position.
Right.
So he had the opportunity to clear that, and he hasn't.
Oh, that is actually a really important building to clear for Memphis, the one he just did in the middle.
He's got to be... Yeah, he's going in that. That's nice.
Up near lifeline as GLA is
Yeah.
holding on to that building.
And I'm liking this pincer movement from Memphis here. He's going to totally clean AlmoOoD out of the mid. He's late getting his third supply, but I guess he was down to 1 dozer, so maybe didn't want to get hunted.
Yep.
Needs to get the subliminal messaging upgrade, though. How long has he had that prop for?
Not that long, I think. Like, should finish around now, I think, if he started it immediately. But yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, should probably look to expand now, and he's sending his dozer forward, so that's nice.
Yeah. Few more helixes on the way as well.
Yeah, I can only imagine what the minimap looks like from AlmoOoD's point of view now, and it's not very pretty. Everything dark except for that one little worker on the left side.
Little speck on the left, yeah. Well, Memphis is level 3, so carpet and artillery could be deployed.
Yeah.
But yeah, no subliminal. That's definitely a late subliminal when you've got 5k in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's that AlmoOoD rebel to go and capture that right side oil. A touch late.
And I mean, he's not going to get it either, so...
Ah, Markar said it is 1k a minute. Yeah,
Okay.
I hit that correct. It's apparently 200 every 12 seconds. So, I mean...
That makes sense.
how long was AlmoOoD over there? At least 2 minutes. So you're looking at over 2k Memphis got, which AlmoOoD could have dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
The way he's placed his buildings there as well, it's all going to get absolutely wrecked by that carpet. But
Yeah, there's no stopping of that army. Memphis level 4 as well, so probably gonna see a mine drop on these quads on the left, I'd assume.
trying one last poke. He might get kicked actually though. That's his last building, I think.
Oh, well.
Oh, he's just placed the scaffold in time. He could have been kicked. GG, yeah. So, one more for Memphis to take the set. I'd like to do AlmoOoD at some point versus Big Mo Shaloub. I think, in terms of where they're at, development-wise,
Might be a bit more evenly
yeah,
matched,
I think so. Whereas maybe we do Memphis versus Sam as the next one here, because Sam was up for playing as well.
Yeah, Memphis looks... I mean, his builds look pretty solid to me.
This is why sets are good for them. they don't know what the score is, where they are.
I wonder if you're gonna see a strategic choice or just a map he likes.
Nice
Oh,
map.
okay.
Nice map. Yeah, very
So he
nice
does
map.
like the eco maps a bit. Memphis.
Interesting.
And he's German.
Hoo-hoo. Is that how you say it? Hoo-hoo?
Yeah.
With a couple of those little ears or whatever they are. Eyebrows. Oh, we are not transferring here. Oh, we are. Interesting.
Not an easy one for AlmoOoD.
No, definitely not. Not an easy one at all. Probably need... Do we need to read the game? Probably to be safe, yeah. I'm going to read the game.
Alright, I'll do it as well.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, red versus blue.
Challenge everything.
A Rider says, would you challenge me? In what, Ryder? In 50k or what were we talking? You don't want to play. You don't want to.
host,
You don't
wasn't
want to. He was the DEF CON host, yeah.
Yeah. Still feel bad that there was never a final.
Hmm.
We did try to make it happen, but wasn't meant to be.
Unfortunately, Fady and Farid's GMT availability, because they are obviously US based, it's not their fault. It's like when they say
Right.
I can start from like midnight GMT for me and like 1 a.m. GMT for you, it's a bit challenging, you know.
Yeah, and Mocha, as much as I like the guy, he can be a bit hard to arrange with.
You can say it, and I'll say it for you. He is Jahash, that Mocha. He is. The Arabs in the chat will like that. And he admits he is. Even Badder says he is, so.
Yeah.
Direct translation is a mule. But not in a nasty sense. I mean, it's like, I think every language, if you call someone a little bit of a... I guess in English,
Right.
yeah, it would be donkey, to be fair. Yeah, it would be donkey. In Danish, it's actually torsk, which means, or hest, which is horse or cod. You can call someone a cod, you know, the fish, torsk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that means a little bit like, yeah, difficult. All right. What do you call them in German?
Would be an Esel.
What's that mean? What's that translate to?
Oh, a mule.
Oh, a mule as well, I see, right. Okay, well we have AlmoOoD with the USA super weapon. He's in the south of Yota Nation.
And in the north we have Memphis as tank. So, curious if we're gonna see a no-eco.
Barracks has been deployed. I mean, I actually think...
Could still be anything.
I think for any improving player, practicing your no eco is not a bad thing to do. Marikar's gonna like throw up now in the chat.
Oh, god damn it. Look at you, corrupting all of these new players.
No, but honestly, like, who was it?
Oh, I
who,
see what you mean, yeah.
who actually got their no eco to a pretty good level? It was Roll. So anytime he got like US against a tank or some sort of China, he actually was like most of the time winning. including against players that are a lot better than him. So
Yeah. I mean, it allows you to basically skip learning a matchup, right? So you can focus on other matchups.
Marikal's gonna love that. Oh. Well, very standard for Memphis. 2 supplies, 2 war factories, which I think is fine.
Well, that
fine
is
to
not
do.
no eco by AlmoOoD, by the way.
Nope. It's gonna be lots of EMPs and lots of MDs, but AlmoOoD is dropping, so we may have to read this. A Rider wants to challenge me in 10k, a 10k game. Yikes. For AlmoOoD. Oh, there we are. He's back. Oh, he made it. Well, the issue for AlmoOoD here is this could actually be quite nice if a troop caller's not made it early, and it's not. So you could get 1 oil here. 2 oils, actually, I apologise. And there is a 3rd one on the left side. And he's got 3 Chinooks on his main supply, so got a little bit of an eco boom there. And the EMP has hit that GAT quite nicely. He's bunkered the right side. Oh, if that GAT gets in though, will it get past that building? It's gonna be close.
I'm gonna click on it.
It gets past. Eee.
I think he might have not clicked on it there to extend the range.
Another GAT just driving in there. And he's got to do what I didn't do earlier, which is move the Chinooks. He's not moved them yet. Well, if he kills that GAT without taking any damage, I think it's been a pretty decent start for AlmoOoD. Memphis has expanded pretty quickly after seeing the camp. I quite like that as well.
Yeah.
Well, this is one of the best sort of builds I've seen AlmoOoD do.
I agree.
So why he's picking these smaller maps? He's looking he's looked his best so far here. He has got to do some sort of response to the 2 troop callers though that are bearing down on him.
Yeah, I'd also like to see the flashbang upgrade as well, since you already have quite a few rangers out naturally on this map, and you know the tank is gonna build troop callers against your EMPs.
Right. Memphis is going to get a very nice eco boom here, and he's dropping his prop.
Yeah, that left side is looking a bit exposed now.
Left side breached, yeah. And there's the strategy centre being made there. Oh, and AlmoOoD's actually forgot. Oh, yeah, never mind. He has got that left oil. The yellow and the white snow is actually
it can be really hard to differentiate the oils. Yeah.
Definitely a blocker there.
Yeah.
I think AlmoOoD's priority right now should be to lock down that left side, get an ambo. He's got his S&D, and he can go alphas from here.
Search and destroy.
Yeah, he's getting his alphas, but he hasn't put an EMP on that left. But Memphis is...
Yeah, probably would have liked to see an EMP on the left and then the airfield on the right with that other doser.
Yeah.
Don't think you quite need to rush the CC when you're still on 2 dosers.
Yeah, agreed. Get a Burton out to start killing oils and go from there.
Yeah.
Memphis does have an airfield, so might be adding MiGs. But this is actually quite hard for Memphis to break now if AlmoOoD controls this correctly.
Yeah.
No, oh, he has got his ambulance. I was thinking, where's the ambulance? He actually sneaked the oil on the right as well. Didn't even see that. This snow colour.
Too fast for you.
Yeah. He's allowing that left side to be so open though.
Both actually doing a good job spending their money as well.
Mm-hmm. They're looking...
Memphis got the Black Napalm mix ready now.
Yep. And AlmoOoD's already adding Avengers, but he's not staying with his Avenger. Getting a little bit overzealous there.
Yeah.
First Alpha is out. I mean, that Gad army is pretty bunched up, so I wouldn't even mind him just hitting the army with his first Alpha. Looks like he's going to do that.
Well.
Wasn't worth it in the end.
Not really. Needs to try to get rid of these oils.
Yeah.
Missing the burden.
Yeah. Still getting a pretty scary army for any China player. But this open left side is...
Also not feeling good about the lack of EMP on the left, yeah. I mean, arguably your two most important structures are down there. With the strats and the airfield.
They really are, yeah. Oh!
The particle can rush. Okay.
Memphis maybe didn't see those Avengers and actually lost 3 MiGs there, trying to get rid of that EMP. Now AlmoOoD's dropping the EMP, but again, that delay in shutting that off, I think, in another game could be very game-ending, and the particle cannon sent him offline as well.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That is an extremely good Alpha hit though, and the Alpha will get back, and it's starting to become tricky for Memphis to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, very tricky to deal with this.
Is that the same AlmoOoD? He's actually looking a lot better this game than in the previous ones.
Should I check my Discord and the real AlmoOoD's actually saying to me, let me in, and so we have an imposter here.
Okay, got some snipers now.
So he's going to go for that top left oil.
Oh, now would be a really good time to use an Alpha on that airfield.
He is.
And he does.
Oh. Can we just
gonna get it back?
Wow, not quite. Can we just check he didn't join our call? He's he's doing everything before we say it.
Very nice.
Yeah. There is a Lotus on the right side from Memphis. And yeah, maybe he can... Well, he can't actually get into the base with that EMP there, or can he? Could maybe sneak between the 2 EMPs, but not with the army there. That was a good MiG strike.
Yeah.
AlmoOoD getting his oil back there. And I think neither player got their refinery. Nope. Neither player got their refinery.
Alpha on the left as well.
Yeah.
Killed 2 trucks, almost killed the oil. Gonna finish it off now. Almost.
Spamming particles.
Yeah.
I think that's something I wouldn't do.
No, I mean, I don't mind the first one. I think it can be a nice way to just generate XP and everything. Like, make sure you can kill the oils, and they are quite cheap, so they can't. It can never be that bad as long as you have money As
Yeah.
a super web, I think.
Suppose so.
I would not get them for 5k, that's for sure. But I think for 2.5, getting one can be fine. Shouldn't be one of the first things you get, but
No.
yeah, mixing it in there seems fine. Reason why you should be a bit hesitant is because like, late game is so much in your favor anyway.
Well, that's what I mean. You're likely going to win with Auroras. And
All about just surviving usually,
Yeah.
exactly, and it doesn't really help you survive.
And by spending that money on a particle, you also kind of prompt your opponent to go even heavier on you. If you're not
Right.
careful, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what Memphis can do now, other than, well, he is trying to break the left side. And
Probably would have, I mean, as some sort of feedback, probably would have liked to see a bit more multi-prong attacks by Memphis.
yeah,
When he had the 3 war factories, maybe dedicate 1 war factory to some sort of troop crawler spam down one flank.
yeah, because
and then-
look, even this little bit here has caused AlmoOoD a problem.
Right.
Like, look at that. The MiGs have had like decent targets from that.
Mm. And like now an army going in on the left side could maybe get on top of the airfield and
Yep.
then it can spiral out of control. But yeah, at this stage I don't think there's much you can do anymore. But that's how he should have probably approached it earlier.
Well, AlmoOoD actually, from that camped position, has quietly picked off a lot of Memphis's oils here.
Yep.
And a particle cannon is ready.
Yeah, quite a nice surprise by AlmoOoD there. It's not a matchup you expect someone to win when they're down, what was it, like 5-1?
Nope, agreed. Airfield and a supply taken out there.
Gotta be a bit careful with those. Like,
Is that an
Don't wanna
RT
waste.
on the army? I think it is. Unlucky. Unlucky that from Memphis.
Yeah.
Decent attempt. Do not mind that at all. Little bit of an overcommitment there from AlmoOoD.
yeah, not the best micro with these search and destroy Vs against the Gets,
No.
but will do.
AlmoOoD's not bad at spending his money. If he's got
Yep.
if he's got any sort of tactic in sets, I think he should pick the bigger maps. Imminent did not suit him at all. I think he looked his worst on Imminent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the guard mode MiGs. Oh, he Aurora the Dozer there.
Having a good time, I think now.
Yeah,
AlmoOoD.
yeah. Well, good, because he's had a hard time this set,
Yep.
and he's adding more particles. He's enjoying his
And
particle
I mean, it's-
spanner.
The reverse is definitely quite winnable for tank as well, I would say. So maybe set goes on for a bit.
Yeah. Memphis GG's, yeah. He knows. Quite nicely done from AlmoOoD there. Getting another win on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a well played for that. Dark9 says he was being efficient with the defence and the camp. Yeah, apart from that left side, I think was left undefended for too long. And Memphis maybe wasn't to know that he didn't reseal it, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it was unsealed for a long time, and I think it could have been very painful leaving it
Yeah.
open like that.
Safer approach would probably have been -4 particle cans and +3 EMPs or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And some backup
On the left
and
side.
some backup reactors.
And some backup reactors. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, game still showed why you were quite hesitant to even get a single one, right? Because they had no impact on the outcome of the game.
Not really.
So yeah.
I mean, it killed one airfield and a supply, which, I mean...
I was thinking one could be okay if you're quite rich and feeling somewhat comfortable, because it does a lot. Like, Super Weapon does have decent churn abilities that you get through the particle cans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think any more than one kind of overkill against tank.
Yeah, I have to agree.
So yeah, this was Memphis map choice.
Hmm.
And AlmoOoD actually, as you said, looked better on it than Imminent.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny sometimes when people pick seemingly wrong maps for them.
Hmm. I do think it makes a difference. I think...
It does. Also, just in general, picking a map like Imminent, you know all of your opponents will have played that a bunch.
As well, yeah.
So if you pick that map, you better be really fucking good on it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Because you know no one's gonna be like, oh, can you transfer me Imminent? I don't have it. Whereas some of the other maps, yeah, that might be the case.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, you're getting complimented there.
Yeah, tip for the, I guess, upcoming players. Maybe try to specialize on maps that are not as popular if you want to do well in challenges and tournaments, and pick those maps.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Alfie's Pro Rumble is a good example of that, because the map pool's a little bit wonky. There's some older, less played ranked maps. And there's some newer maps in there as well, which have not been played as much. So if you get used to playing a bit on that, then you might be able to get one up on your opponent, yeah?
Yep.
Nickname says AlmoOoD's running around naked on the street screaming, "I've won a game." Alright, well, we now see Memphis in the south of Yota Nation. He is with the USA Super Weapon.
And in the north we have AlmoOoD as tank.
You see it?
Likes his beacons.
You see it?
Very copy.
Let's see, actually. Memphis has looked solid in his approach. So, will he be cheesy? Will he no eco, or will he do a version of an oil grab?
I mean, you're the no eco expert, I'm not, but it doesn't even feel like a great map to no eco on.
No, no, it doesn't.
That little ramp there.
Although I have done it successfully on here. And it looks like a no eco. Oh no. Oh no, no.
Oh no.
No, don't like that. Oh
no.
No. What? Oh, it could be a fake. Is it? Yeah, I think that's is it? I don't know. Sorry, I've just malfunctioned. It's a 3
something.
Something. This is Memphis's worst build, I think, that we've seen so far.
On the map he picked.
Yeah.
Memphis, what are you doing?
Meanwhile, AlmoOoD's going for an eco boom again. No reaction from AlmoOoD's GAT to that V, and he's kind of driving it straight at the one bunker there.
I mean, it's not all bad that what Memphis is doing here. He does get some crucial bunkers with the EMDs, and he did shut down the oil cap and killed the oil.
Yeah, AlmoOoD will get one oil there. And decent stop-start micro there from Memphis.
Yeah.
And will he get
Picked
that
up
V?
a GAT and a truck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that first V did actually a lot. Killed an oil, killed a V, killed a truck. I mean, a GAT. Needs to evac. Okay.
Yeah.
How's the laser lock? That's fine. Gonna get a Gatling, yeah.
Could you really not do what Memphis has done, though, with a proper just two-supply War Factory barracks build order?
Probably. I guess he might have been afraid that at least the left bunker on the left he might not get in time.
Right. Marikar's called it a bit of a buffet build.
I mean, it's also interesting, like, how do you go from there as Memphis? Because you probably don't want to ignore the oils entirely on this map. So maybe a second barracks for the capture upgrade. Try to transition, or I guess you could also just try to kill your opponent, but that's in general seems optimistic. If he does get that also, however,
but
the other one is not very far away.
Isn't there a bit of a circle with arrows countering, in the sense of if your opponent goes very greedy and you all in, you can potentially own it. If your opponent goes defensive and you go greedy, you're in a good spot, and it sort of is a wheel like that. If your opponent no ecos and you're defensive, then you maybe feel happy. It's sort of like a wheel. And Memphis didn't know eco, but he also didn't play greedy. It's like in between, which is why I was malfunctioning at the start.
Right. It doesn't tend to really counter anything.
No, I mean, he might think I've had a good start, but actually the tank is like on ECM, GAT, and a bunch of tank hunters. And, you know, Memphis is not on his strat yet, and he's low power.
Right, I feel like his transition could have been a bit faster to the oils, maybe.
We have felt after the early game that Memphis's economic transition has been a bit late throughout this set, actually.
That's probably one of the biggest things he could improve, yeah.
Yeah. Now AlmoOoD is fortunate that EMP's not coming back online, because he's driving right past it with an ECM that could have spread the EMP to lock down every single unit he's got there, but he's snuck by. He's distracted by the Vs in his base, but he's actually got enough to camp the production here.
Yep.
Literally just needs to kill the dozer and camp the production. And he's actually
probably wants to think about sending the dozer to the top left now. He does.
Yep. Yep. AlmoOoD not splitting his gats to deny the mining here is not good.
Nope. Should always send one there pretty quickly.
Ooh. ECM has locked down a V.
And another one. But doesn't actually finish off the first one he locked down.
Not good. And if AlmoOoD DCs at this point, that would be an unfortunate DC.
Right.
Very unfortunate. Okay, he's back, I think.
Hopefully he comes back, yeah.
Yeah. Radiation's hurting him. But he has picked off a V. I think AlmoOoD's got it. He's not denying the mining for some reason, but I still think he's got it.
I mean, it's not looking bad for him for sure. Memphis, however, I guess he's too far away from level 3. I was thinking if he gets snipers, he still has quite some money to rebuild and could maybe pick off a bunch, but... Yeah.
Now he's killing the Chinooks, but very late doing that. Very, very late. AlmoOoD doesn't seem to realise that Memphis has gone on a bit of a base crawl.
Yeah, this is where I think in general, just leave one get at that supply and move elsewhere with your army.
Move on, yeah. Quickly move on, yeah.
Because that time he wasted now means there's a Humvee out on the left side, for example.
Yep. It should never have been allowed to be built.
Probably means Memphis also got like an extra 1800 or 2.4k on that left supply as well, that he didn't immediately.
He's lost every single Chinook now though, and he's only on one... Oh, he's on 2 oils. So this tank hunter blob has actually got AlmoOoD to level 3 himself. If he drops a CC, could be nice. Memphis getting a 3rd oil. That will be his only income at the moment. And I worry for him going offline here, unless he's getting an upgrade on that other reactor. He is offline. And AlmoOoD is getting his CC. He's back online, yeah.
But a bit indecisive as well by Memphis. Went for a bit of a base trade, then came back, but didn't actually do anything yet by coming back. Just kind of stood there.
Yeah.
Because he really wanted to get level 3, I think, as soon as possible in that situation. Oh, he's losing his last dozer as well.
Switching back... Oh, he's hunted now as well, Memphis.
Yeah. Nicely
done from AlmoOoD. But switching back to AlmoOoD's point of view, I mean, he's still made errors here. But, you know, this matchup and map has been his best 2 sort of build orders, and look at the difference. He's actually taking games, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna have snipers now, Memphis. Also, not a big fan of that one, AlmoOoD.
Nope. That's a Vet 3 gat in there, that's...
Yeah, pretty unfortunate that it's lagging now.
I think the game's actually bugged, but I'm tempted to give AlmoOoD the win because artillery's just going to delete the war factory and barracks. And I don't think the Memphis can win against all the GATs and ECMs that are on the map, but...
Yeah, I mean, there's... How many ECMs are there left? Because I think it's only 1 ECM left, and he does have a lot of MDs in that bunker. And if you get a sniper, I mean, all of these tank hunters are gonna be useless as well.
That's true.
I'm not sure this is actually 100% over here. I mean, it's not 100%, but it could actually be closer, I think, than you gave it credit for.
Okay. Guess it depends how...
I mean, assuming good micro, right? Like, you can pick up all of these guts with the Humvees.
Yeah,
He's losing a lot of MBs, however, here.
Not sure why he vacked from there.
Yeah, there was no Dragon Tank, and also I think he then needed to bring his whole army there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunate ending to that game. It was actually a pretty nice game so far.
Yep. AlmoOoD's re-getting his prop.
Yeah, it does seem bugged.
I still think it's over in AlmoOoD's favour. Like, the level 2 arty on the War Factory barracks.
True. He's had some time to use it now, though, and he hasn't used it yet.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, I was a bit more optimistic for Memphis, especially when he had these 8 to 10 MDs, however many there were. And I thought, yeah, he's gonna get a sniper and then he's gonna go on a rampage and tries to basically get on top of the China dozer.
Still spamming tank hunters, which you're right, would be negated by a Pathfinder. It's just 5Vs though. Memphis is just quit, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, I will too. No, I personally think that was over.
Okay.
But you think that there could have been a chance?
I mean, I don't think, like, I think there was a chance for Memphis, but I don't think he'd. Well, towards the end, I would strongly favor AlmoOoD probably as well.
Yeah.
But when it first started, like, bugging out and lagging, I thought there were ways for Memphis to win, but he, for example, forgot to pick the snipers, right? And I thought that was, like, gonna be part of the comeback. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah.
A minute as well.
Sure. Yeah, it would have been nice to play it out. And we'd probably now try and look at his connection. Hello Apex, hello Joseph.
Alright, I'm back.
Okie doke. No sign of AlmoOoD yet. I might be trying to fix that. I do think his slight lag out caused it to bug, unfortunately. Not his fault, but yeah. Dark9 says, ladies and gentlemen, Boyka won first set of 2024 against Lift Truck today. Wow. He's just laughing.
Congrats.
Congrats, Boyka. Yeah, Memphis is saying it depends on his micro. Oh, Hummy was saying hi there.
Yeah, I mean, you've been level 3 for a while there, Memphis, and didn't get a Pathfinder there. So I wonder if that's you realizing it after the game.
Looks like Memphis wants to play that again.
I mean, it also feels really bad from Memphis' side, though. Like, you didn't cause anything, and you thought you still had a win, a chance to win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very relaxed about this.
And your opponent getting a free win for that feels bad too. So I can see his point.
Yeah. Like, I'm happy to just chat it out, you know? I'm pretty relaxed about it.
Thing is, it probably feels kind of bad for AlmoOoD too, because it looks like you did all of the pushing, right? You were in your opponent's base, kicked him off his main base, and always feels like you're doing pretty well when that happens.
Oh, where's he gone? Checking replay, maybe. He was level 3.
Yeah, but he did forget it the whole time, so there's no guarantee that he would have suddenly thought about it.
True. Yeah, that is the thing. I mean, during say...
That's always why it's so hard to call these games too that end with a disconnect, because afterwards everyone is like, oh, this guy was level 3 and he would have just done this and that, right? But
yeah, often
then we actually watched the game unfold for a bit and none of that actually happened immediately.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit more predictable when it's, say, Vivid against Marikar, because there's less mistakes, right? But as you go down the experience level, literally a game can swing which you never thought could swing. It's crazy, yeah.
Because, I mean, when it's you playing, you probably already have like the artillery selected by the time the CC finishes, because that's like totally on your mind that you just want to get rid of those last buildings immediately, right?
Yeah, true.
But then we had AlmoOoD finish his CC and there were no chain abilities used.
Yep.
And likewise, I would have thought
for a
Memphis,
while, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And likewise for Memphis, I would have thought getting out your first sniper as soon as possible would be a high priority, because you see so many tank hunters. But he as well was kind of late on that.
Yeah. Very true.
I think the fairest solution is probably just a rematch there.
Okay. Lafka saying aren't alphas allowed in pro rules? No, they're not, but this is any sort of 1v1 challenge, there's no rules, so. Oh, he's dropped. That's not good.
It's another reason actually why I think it's hard to just give AlmoOoD the win when it looks like it's likely him causing some of these issues. Of course, it's not his fault, really.
Yeah.
It's not always your fault when your internet is messing around, but yeah, you also can't punish Memphis for that.
No, true. And ultimately, if they play this again, it's good practice. So,
right.
That's peculiar. We're both in the game.
I do see both of them counting
Me
down.
too.
What's going on here?
I know.
Maybe should I restart our admin? I'm not sure if that helps anything.
Well, I was going to say, ultimately them playing this again gives us a chance to give comments, and they're both excited to hear the comments, so...
Right.
Yeah. It's a strange one.
Guess I might wait to see if they both slow load for some reason. Memphis seems to be in the game now, and so is AlmoOoD. Okay. Oh, never mind.
Nope.
Yeah, looks like AlmoOoD still might have some issues there.
Yep. Here he is.
Okay.
He's upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate.
Yeah,
That's how it works. No.
when you, I mean, okay, yeah, you're right. Memphis is entitled to play it out. But as AlmoOoD, you're thinking, I've done enough to win here, and then his own internet rips him. You know, that's frustrating. Yeah.
Let's just hope this one doesn't bug out. So we got AlmoOoD in the top as tank in yellow.
He didn't give us a beacon this time. He's upset.
No beacon.
Oh, there's a beacon.
Are you sure he's not in the car?
Will he do Sam? Oh, he means same. He means same. And down in the south, they got Memphis with the super weapon.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no. AlmoOoD. He is struggling. Oh noes. Oh, he's back. Well, AlmoOoD's doing the same, and Memphis is not doing the same. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, this is very different.
Oh. We're going to pet trap the main base.
I think so. But that war factory is nearly completed.
It is. There's no tank hunter being made though. Could still maybe get it up. Needs to not waste any time though.
Yeah, but if AlmoOoD just placed a bunker,
Yeah, now he can just
like
place
just in
bunker
front
there.
of it, yeah, and then load up some tank hunters, you feel pretty good. He's made an outpost. He's going to try and deny it. Outpost can be a bit buggy. Could end up being a fairly close.
Yep. He's gonna get the doses. Okay.
It was close.
Ooh, almost killed his own outpost there. Oh, who's gonna get the Earl on the right? I didn't pay attention who started capturing it first. Okay,
It
was
is AlmoOoD. Wow. Well, I actually think AlmoOoD's had a better start than he had in the previous game. He's got more oils from the bat. He's literally had a 4 oil boom. Memphis himself has got 3 though.
Yeah.
And he's going fast strategy center. That reminds me of the old days, the fast strat.
Yeah. Did not get the oil in the bottom left though, Memphis. Just wanna capture that.
And AlmoOoD's now going for those 2 left oils. He's also dropped an airfield. And I quite like his SimCity, AlmoOoD, do you?
Looks kinda nice.
Really
base,
nice base looking, yeah.
Okay, Memphis actually stopping some of these oil caps, evacs, and tries to laser lock. Yeah, a bit passive now by AlmoOoD.
Yeah. Memphis has got his search and destroy, and he's dropping that airfield pretty quick. But hasn't gone for any EMPs, so he's going to rely on just the Vs alone. AlmoOoD has mix though, and there's only 2 Vs, so...
Like napalm as well,
yeah, he does. So actually AlmoOoD has enough to just win the game here. You just click the Vs down with the MiG, and then you drive in with your units, yeah. And that is 1 MiG.
Does have 2 airfields, but okay. Second MiG needs to use it. It's a pretty bold move by Memphis actually, upon seeing the Black Napalm mix.
I think he might have panicked a bit, I don't know, to try and get on top of them, but if AlmoOoD gets them off the airfield, they
I would
both...
have preferred him to just get an Avenger and then click down those
Yeah.
airfields with some alphas maybe.
AlmoOoD should have placed 1 MiG on each V there. That was a little bit not optimal, but it's enough.
I mean, I guess he's buying himself some time maybe, Memphis. But that army should be pretty deadly if he just combines the Gatlings with the mix now.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they're pretty expensive, but I still feel like you kind of need to get an Avenger or two when you see 2 airfields and Black Napalm mix.
Mm.
Nothing really stopping the tank from just continuously picking off your Humvees now.
I actually think you can just rally all your war factories in the base and just use your MiGs to kill a small amount of Vs that are on the map and it's over.
Right.
But he's so passive. Unnecessarily passive. And he might lose 2 airfields here. I think he just lost a war factory scaffold to his own MiG. And he has lost 2 airfields, yeah.
Yep.
And Memphis might get that back, although there are a couple of gats on that left side. Nope, he's microing it well. Nice flying.
Might actually see that he forgot to capture the oil now that he got radar. Memphis.
Oh yeah. Oops.
Yeah, but this is exactly why you don't want to be passive in AlmoOoD, because the game can swing very quickly against super weapons.
It's really swung, hasn't it? I think he's might have thrown it now, yeah. I mean, maybe he saw me play passive against Vivid, so just thought I've got to take the map. But the difference here is there were no EMPs locked down, you know? So,
yeah, and I mean, it was an imminent red where you played. Bill.
Yeah, yeah.
So at one point, the super weapon at least is just going to be on like one supply there,
as well, yeah.
The other one mined out, whereas here, super weapon's pretty rich.
Yeah.
A lot harder to play.
Yeah, and AlmoOoD's no GG there.
Long game.
I think he's upset. I think he thought he was going to win the other game.
Yeah. But I mean, I think if he listens back to the commentary, he also understands that it's hard for us to just give him the win when it was likely his fault that it happened and not Memphis. And yeah, Memphis still, I think, assuming perfect micro, had a good shot at winning that game. And he did forget about the artillery. If he used that right away, we probably would have given him the win.
Yeah. True. All right.
I've
got a run for now, but thanks for joining me. And yeah, it was fun, and they're going to enjoy watching that back. So until next time, GG's.
Until then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. We are going to hope to do a couple more of these, so stay tuned, and hope Memphis and AlmoOoD enjoyed it. And yeah, all the comments we give are meant constructive, not you know, to just find mistakes for the sake of finding mistakes. It's to sort of help the gameplay, and hope you guys in chat found it helpful as well. So until next time, GG's, and see you soon.